Focused Podcast. I go by the name of Brother Terry.
And it's your boy EdZP.
And we here again.
As per usual.
You know how we do. And today...
I ain't got no hard questions, but continue.
This nigga...
I do got some hard questions in my head, but...
Because we on, like I was going to say, because we on today, Deadband, number 7. Deadband 7.
Right.
Because it's the number of completion.
Right. We're almost there.
So we took a couple hits through the bowl. Feel pretty solid to me. Real chill and relaxed. I hit it. I felt like giggly, busting jokes and shit like that. But for the most part, just relaxed. I didn't feel like any head high or any paranoia or anything like that. I don't know if this is some of the things that they say you feel, but just in general, I didn't feel any of those. I felt calm and full of life.
Got you.
And excited.
Zest. Full of the zest of life.
Zest.
Off the rip, you can feel like tingling in the front of your face. And then you kind of do feel that relaxed as well. It is you can tell it's a hybrid. It's got you heavy, like super chill,
Right.
but want to do shit at the same time. Like, let's go somewhere, but for a quick second.
Yeah, I could go pick up food.
I can go pick up food
and
easy.
bring it back to my house and eat it.
Right. That sounds like the greatest move in this joint. It's like not a I want to run a marathon, not I want to go hiking or
nah. I'm not trying to have a day's worth of work.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out, come back in,
do what I want to do.
Facts. Facts.
I'm not on nobody else's time but mine.
The nugs were nice and they were small nugs.
Yeah, they were small. But they were a nice size considering nice color, bright. The smell,
very pungent.
Yeah,
got that very skunky smell to it. And speaking of that, I mean it is mixed with Headband and Skunk number 1. So you could smell that skunk when you open that joint.
Pepe Le Pew, that muff.
That's a very good. It was definitely one of them joints when you open the bag, you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's like damn.
I can't have this in. I gotta put this in the trunk. I can't have
this everywhere.
I gotta put this in the trunk on the way home. Like it's one of them joints. Like if you ain't got a smell proof, please be careful.
You losing. You lose. You gonna take that.
One thing I could say about hybrids, and I noticed with this one especially, is that in my head and in my body at the same time. So like I'm thinking too much, and then I'm like also like la 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 la. So it's almost like
nigga listening to a lovely day in his head.
Facts. Like you go through this. I was real quiet, but I wasn't thinking about anything. That was like, and I noticed that feeling when I'm on the hybrid. Like I'll be quiet, but most of the time, I'm really not thinking about anything. It's not a whole bunch going on in my head.
No, I'm just literally being quiet, chilling.
Just chilling.
Not in my thoughts, just in my mind.
That's why we call it. That's what this is. The
highly focused podcast.
Fact.
Didn't say what we were highly focused on. Could be life. Could be nothing.
Could be nothing.
Whatever you know, it's just a whole bunch of it. It's a whole bunch of it. That's what we highly focused on. Deadband number 7, because it's the number of completion. I would give it a solid 7.5 to 8. Which is high for me. One, I'm not super high or anything like that. I'm just really chill and I'm calm, and that's really where I always kind of like to be. So it feels like it mellowed me out for whatever reason. The pungent smell, I feel like if I were to smoke that in like a blunt or something, or like paper, then I feel like I wouldn't like the smell. It'll smell like that.
Yeah, it did. It did have a different, not a weird taste, but it's more harsher taste, especially through the paper.
Paper. And
then when I tasted through the bowl, I kind of seen like, oh, okay. And then that's when I noticed that what we got was kind of on the drier side. But yeah, it definitely has a wild taste. Now, for me, I'm gonna give it an 8.8. Right.
Price had something to do with it also. Right. It's fairly
price.
It wasn't cheap. But.
And I didn't even think about the price in that. That would have bumped it up. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The price is not its regular price. For the price that it was on the actual site, for that price, it's at 88, right? Because it's $42 compared to like what you could have or what we did get it for.
Right.
So I give it that, and then also I feel like this is really music specific. A music specific bud. I've noticed that when I'm smoking this, I can literally. I was dancing on my way home. I was like in my crib. I was at the store. I noticed that I don't really like. I used to be like person that move a lot, but I haven't in a while. And now it's like, oh, like I'm feeling it. So it kind of gives you that zest of life. Like I said, you want to go back to the crib. It's not something that you want to go. Maybe you want to go to the club. Late night, somebody got to drag you up.
That's what it is. I gotta be dragged up. It's not even that.
I gotta be convinced, and then I gotta be convinced that I'm gonna have a chill time because I don't want to waste this weed.
Right, right. Like I don't want nobody to blow my shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
If it's gonna blow my shit, then we ain't doing it.
We're not doing it.
We gonna be good.
That's a waste of my weed and my time. Shout out to you, Deadband number 7.
Right. Evermore was our.
Evermore
cannabis company.
Fans of Evermore, but we were talking about brands not too long ago, so we figured I'd give them a try. I don't know if I got anything.
I was about to say, have you had any other? Can you remember any other things you had from them?
I know I had something from there before because somebody gave me something, but I don't remember what it was. I couldn't even tell you. It's probably something a little drier. Probably.
But yeah, it's definitely a solid pickup if you're looking to go.
Depends what you're trying
to the store. You're looking to go grocery.
If you want to go grocery store shopping.
If you got to go to the mall to pick up some
you got to go to Costco or some shit
for your kid for first day of school. If you got things to if you got errands to run, like I gotta do this, I might as well have fun with it.
Yeah,
this is the strength for you.
Yeah, because I don't think nothing will blow me if I had to be out running errands.
Right. You'd be like somebody who would usually get on your nose for being like slow. You be right around like
calm as shit. Go around you. Somebody. I thought, especially with traffic, with me, real quick, it helps me with my road rage. I think everybody is an old person.
Facts.
Whenever somebody do some stupid stuff in front of me, I'm like, goddamn, this motherfucker 76 years old. I can't even curse him out. Jesus Christ, God bless this person. Right. That's how I am, bro.
I can definitely see my difference between when I'm smoking and when I'm not smoking when it comes to my road rage.
My man don't have no type of patience.
Yeah, I be daredeviling when I don't smoke. When I smoke, I'll wait.
Just now. But yeah, that was just our quick little, review on what we had prior to show. So
do you have any negatives?
Not that I could think of.
So something I'll
probably want to smoke again.
Right.
But I wasn't doing that to get smacked. So I guess it served its purpose.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nice little situation for about like an hour change.
I still feel it. Mine, like I said, the negative that I had yesterday when I first smoked it was fresh out the pack. I did feel like where the nausea would be, and then like even now, the watery mouth, and I don't notice that with other things. Like I don't notice that with other like strains, but these last 2 strains tend to have like that effect. Gotcha. Or maybe I'm noticing it more because we're starting to review more, so it's like more focused on it, highly focused on it. But
there you go.
There's that. My eyes weren't super red last night, and usually after I take a break from smoking, my eyes get really red, but they were neutral red, neutral pink.
So it's a solid joint. That's what I'm saying. It's something you get away with.
Right.
Can't get away if you're smoking it, because people will smell that.
Right.
But if you already smoked it. But if you already smoked it.
You smoked it back there.
Right.
Over here, they won't even notice.
They won't even know that shit, bro. They won't even know.
Real shit.
But yeah, we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Deadband number 7
got him forgetful.
All types of forgetful. I ain't had nothing ready.
But it's got me actually really mellow and chill and everything like that. And took a couple bold hits. It wasn't bad. But it got me on some real relaxed type stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to do too much. I'm just trying to chill today.
Word.
So don't nobody anger me today.
Don't blow my high.
Please don't. That's all I'm saying.
Don't blow my high.
I'm gonna put my man Dot on a little later on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But how we got you feeling though?
Forgetful.
Yes.
Forgetful. Definitely got me. Like I said, it's definitely got me wanting to do something. Chill, but want to do something real quick and go back to just sit back down. Like go grab something to eat and then go sit back in the seat.
There you go. Cool, calm, and collected right now.
Real cool, calm,
like
and
I said,
collected.
I don't want nobody blowing my shit, so you already know. But my man looking for something. No, we can talk about
Oh yeah.
very first thing.
We ain't gotta be in order, do we?
No, Pennsylvania dispensaries, bro. I heard they like not really hiring people, bro.
Oh yeah.
Qualified people, they don't. And so it begins.
The trap.
Bro, they trying to get folks, bro.
I've been doing this for years.
It's so many vacancies. I heard it's really not. I didn't hear. I read. It's a lot of vacancies in like dispensaries, specifically in Pennsylvania dispensaries and stuff like that. But it's a lot of people that are qualified to me, but then they're saying that they're not qualified for a bevy of reasons and stuff like that. It had something to do with if you are a convicted felon, and it had something to do with marijuana, or not necessarily marijuana, a controlled substance of some sort,
which
in a
is
specific category, and cannabis is in there.
And then they're also pardoning a whole bunch of cannabis.
Y'all are very confusing.
So you're letting them out of jail, but then saying also you can't get a job in these fields, like that. You kind of have a good,
you have experience in that.
Head start.
You got experience in it.
You got the mathematics right, right.
It's just unfortunate.
You know how to do the currency exchange. You got that down.
Man,
so I think they should be able to just work in a warehouse. Like, what's the like? As long as they're being watched, I feel like if a company wants them to, like if a company is saying, I want to hire these people, maybe because usually when you hire a convicted felon, you kind of get, governmental breaks.
I would assume,
but they're not. These companies aren't given the choice to say, hey, I want to do this. I want to allow them in because I know that they. These people don't got other jobs and they were in for this reason. It'd be great if they gave that opportunity to the business owner.
They should, and I think they should always have first dibs on there, especially since you've been locked up for something that was bullshit in the first place.
Facts.
But I just also think that
come up with something.
It's not really. I'm not really surprised. But like I said, and so it begins. Like the bullshit that comes with this. You know what I mean? Like so, it's unfortunate, but I hope this shit gets rectified. But it also just leads me to say, like, do you think this is about to be like a excuse me, like a racist industry?
It's already a racist industry.
Oh, beat me to the punch.
It's already there. It's already a racist industry. It's already started with who had the biggest dollar. We know who had the biggest dollar got the licenses. Who got the biggest dollar got the dispensaries, and they filled up these spots so quickly because they knew that we didn't have access to it right away. We could have had smaller businesses, but no, they stopped it at a certain point. They keep stopping us. I feel like it is a racist industry. They're not allowing. They want us to be able to use it now to be able to tax it. So, okay, we're going to make it legal because we have a system in place that we can tax this thing. All right, but we don't want a certain group to kind of survive in this. Like I don't think the Black and brown community are really making strides in this. I want to say they're making strides, but it's one of those things we keep seeing the hold back because of the outweigh of currency in our country.
Right. I think we are making strides. I just think this is another bump in the road, per se.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of these situations. Not this specifically, but a lot of bumps in the road. You know what I mean? So it just comes with the territory. I just hate stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you already trying to stop somebody from getting themselves situated. They already started debt to society, bro. Like, and it was a bullshit debt to begin with. and
then now it's the whole thing of like they want the information, right? They want the information for patients.
Right.
Why this now? It seems like every type of step we make in the right direction, niggas is doing
one
good
step
in the
forward,
corner.
2 steps back.
They was doing good in the corner. If you would have made a recreational
Niggas was doing good on the corner.
There'll be less killing out here in
Niggas
Philly.
was doing good on the corner.
But now y'all stop the flow.
Real rap though. That's funny. See, y'all niggas stop the flow.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
I ain't speaking my man in a minute. They've been off the planet.
Oh, word.
Backed up.
I mean,
things has been backed up. Things has been on halt across the country.
Things has been on halt, bro. He said, hold up. Fuck with me. Go play fuck with me. Oh, man. That Deadband 7 got
some point.
That shit is hilarious.
Get work done. Be creative.
Thanks. You got any parking blessings for me?
Parking blessings. I definitely had a few. Gas blessings. I got to hang out with my niece. So that was great. She had a day of her toddlerism, running around, chasing her. She's fast too. Like, she was trying to get into like the doctor's offices. Like, yo, I gotta like block her off. She's very analytical. You can see it. She figures things out really well.
That's what's up.
But yeah, that was a good time. That was my blessing to hang out with her.
I was talking to my mom.
Okay.
You know, whenever you talk to Mom Dukes, bro, she just, you know, she gotta give you an update for the last 2 weeks. Like I ain't talked to her,
yes,
but I have talked to her within the last 2 weeks.
She gotta give you everything that happened.
You gotta get a whole. When you watch Netflix, they give you the they give you the recap. She gotta give me a recap. I'm like, yeah, I did see all this.
Is that button at the bottom of it?
All this
I want to push the button to skip.
Right. Like, damn.
And get to the intro.
I skip the recap, mama. All right, let's get straight to the new shit. But no, really was on the phone down there for 2 hours, but she was just. Really, we just kicking shit. It was funny, but she did give me a whole recap. So I'm like, Mama, I'm dead here. That's already. That's all good. But you know what you gonna do? It's Mom do. You can't just bang on Mom.
You can't.
You know? So it's a blessing, you know what I mean, to be able to but to be able to, you know what I mean, have that time to, you know what I mean, talk to your parents and shit like that. So
that's the one thing I noticed, like with parents, especially now that we're, you know, at this age. It's like I can see that they're talking to us because they really want to talk to us. Like they wish they was with us all the time. But it's like,
come on, you want to be my friend so bad. You want to be my friend, Mom? It's cool.
She gonna keep trying to fill that time. Just try to stretch it out with you, which is great.
She's hilarious. But no,
Mom Dukes.
High question for you. What's an occasion that Hallmark needs to start making cards for?
What's an occasion there? That's a good one.
And what would yours say?
What would mine say? All right, so they should definitely have a condolences for like breakups. Like instead of having to like say we broken up, like an actual card, like, hey babe. So with some balloons and the flower and all that, like,
right. That shit like, come with edible arrangement and shit.
What's it gonna say inside?
You be alright.
If you knew, we through. That's it.
No, that's a whole Drake joint. If you reading this, it's too late.
It's too late.
Because I mailed this to you. I didn't drop this off. That's a whole Drake joint.
I had them send it to your job. You thought it was really around your friends.
Balloons and all that shit. Whole breakup.
Whole breakup.
That's salty.
With a picture of your shit.
Right. Oh my God. I think my joint would be like boyfriend or husband's day or something like that.
Husband's day.
I mean, Jones got Valentines Day. That shit is really for them.
You're supposed to make it for you too. It's not that.
They're supposed to. I mean, even if they do, it's still about them.
Still what they want to do.
Right. It's like, I mean, I just want John. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
What's the John for me? I just want things I got there.
Oh, so that's the birthday.
I mean, Valentine's Day is what they want to do. Ain't it?
You're right. You get what you want.
Like,
Get what you
it's
want.
like another birthday or something for me. It's wild card or something.
They said that's Christmas.
I mean? Right. This is just wild card, John.
Christmas Eve. You got that.
Right.
It's gonna be a wild Uno card in that. It's gonna be a wild Uno card. Flip it over. Draw 4.
You give me that, John. Guess what? Shit like that. Guess what today is? Yes. Yes. Speaking of shoes, bro.
What happened?
I read somewhere that currently smoking cannabis is now more popular than smoking cigarettes ever was.
I believe it. Let's give a shout out. Let's praise God on that one. Let's make sure we give all praises to He who knows.
All praises due.
Amen.
Speaking of which, you sent me this article about this old ass lady.
Yo.
Smoking spliffs in New York.
She's
through the fist.
She held it like this with the cigarette at the end.
Bro, you know how you cough and you cover and you make a fist, bro. She really smoking spliffs like that.
She said she already in this motion. Pause, like,
bro.
But she said she was smoking for 100 years.
Come on, bro.
For 100 years she been smoking.
She's 112 years old. First of all, is that even real? Is that a real age?
I believe it. Here's the thing. You know they ain't have birth certificates at
That's what I'm saying. We can't prove that, bro.
We can't prove how old she is. Maybe she just looked at.
Maybe she just lost her birth certificate.
Maybe she changed it.
Right, like, come on. But anyway, the way she's, regardless of age, the way she's smoking spliffs is crazy.
She OG for that one.
Right. I said, damn.
And now we wonder why. These cigarettes are less popular. One, the prices of cigarettes went up drastically in a lot of places. Like at one point, I remember they started at $5, and then like in some places they went to like 15.
Yo, so real quick, how much do you think a carton of cigarettes cost? Not one, but like the carton.
$31.
Yo, all right. So I don't know. I gotta look that shit up. I swear, bro. Lady got a carton. I swear the lady said $80-something.
Possibly.
Bro, I swear the lady said $86.
I only said 31.
I said, what the fuck?
But how many come in a carton?
It gotta at least be like 8 or some shit like that.
So here's the thing: in New York, the price of cigarettes went up to like $15 per joint. So I can per small joint at one point. Like when
that's what I'm talking about. She got
so I'm saying times that by like what we think it is.
I gotta Google that shit at some point, bro.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about cigarettes.
84. I can see that though,
bro.
But cigarettes got expensive, and they're. I don't want nobody. I don't want no smoke. This is just my personal opinion.
I just want weed smoke.
I just want weed smoke, for real. But yeah, it's just a different type of smoke. It's a dry you out smoke.
Hell, I don't want that.
I feel like you get dried out with cigarettes. So I'm just glad that, some big strides. If what you do in your own crib, what you do for yourself, you take it upon yourself. You smoke a cigarette, I don't judge. We still friends.
Do your thing.
I just don't smoke cigarettes.
Right.
But yeah.
Shout out to you, though.
Shout out to y'all. Hopefully y'all doing the switch with us. Start with a spliff.
Right, there you go.
And then slowly wean yourself off of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, speaking of which, school has started. The school year has started.
The school year has started.
Bro, we don't have kids. I'm just saying, like, school year has started, but it's like, bro, it made me realize, it made me just start but just reading more shit. Bro, I saw a teacher's salary. I don't know if this shit true or not, but teacher salary has only gone up like an average of $29.
That's not.
Since like 90 something. Since like 94 or some shit like that, bro.
That's
96.
Excuse me.
Shit, wow. I hope that's not true.
That's a sign of disgust.
I hope I'm giving bad advice right now.
Yeah,
I hope I'm giving bad information.
No, because that sounds
that's
crazy.
Wow, bro. That is really a shame. Kids gonna be stupid till teachers get paid more. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, bro.
Y'all, like you said before, they're paying their babysitters more than they're paying the actual.
Really paying the teacher a babysitter's wage, bro. That's wow. I'm not saying that this shit is $29. I'm saying that their salaries have only gone up an average of $29,
which is $1 a month. Which is $2 a month.
I hope that's a lie, bro.
That's $1 a paycheck,
bro. That shit rude. They are. Shout out to teachers.
Shout out to teachers. They really take care of your kids. They really wean you into like sculpting you for this world.
You have a very good teacher.
There's some you remember.
Right.
Like there's some that pass by because they was just doing their job. But there's teachers that you remember. There's teachers that got you out your shell. There's teachers that, like, even though they were mean, they'll let you do some shit because it made you feel special. Like, there's teachers who went out their way to make sure you were, like, you got something fucking lunch ladies. I remember back in the day when we ain't had nothing. I ain't even have my mom made too much for me to get free food, but also she ain't have enough for me to get food.
Right? I hate stupid shit.
So like the lady back in the day, come on baby, go ahead. Like because they seen like they take care of us. They are
right.
They're with us for 8 hours out of the day. While you at work,
while you at work getting a break from your fucking job.
But the politicians is
dealing with your fucking job.
Making so much
to steal. To not pass the laws that we are asking to be passed.
Are you doing this for a paycheck or are you doing this for the good of the community? Because that paycheck seems very, very appealing.
Bro.
To me.
I ain't gonna get too political on Holly Focus podcast because Fed's watching.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
Pay teachers more if y'all listening.
That's all I'm saying. Shout out to teachers. Pay teachers more because they deserve it.
They
teach.
dollar.
And not only do they babysit, but they also educate your badass kids.
Right.
So, respect them.
And take all those fucking punches. Not like those mental punches.
Facts. For real.
Kids are ruthless. You know how many jokes they get? Bro. I had some jokes from some teachers.
Bro, teachers got jokes. Teachers really get harassed at work.
Like just like, jokes.
Verbally harassed, bro. Verbally assaulted and shit. That shit is wild.
Just jokes.
But let me know what you've been listening to. Repeats, recycles.
Oh, so I got a few repeats, recycles. I'm gonna start with. So, shout out to my grandma. I'm Nelly.
Nelly.
But Isaiah Rashad Nelly. That's my Jawns, right? When she was when I got to spend most of my time with her was when that song came out. So that had to be added to the list. And then Sister Nim by J.I.D.
Yeah.
Yes, that album was amazing. I'll give it my second listen. But for me to already select 3 like staple songs on first listen, I could always make that a classic album for me. There's some albums where I like, shout out to Drake. Drake always, second listen, I'm always picking songs, right? But for some reason, his first listen, I kind of, a lot of times back in the day, I would just like have to wait to the second listen to kind of like start saving stuff. But yeah, J.I.D., my guy. And then last but not least, I forget the name, hold on. But it's Lizzo. Lizzo soulmate out here teaching people how to love themselves. Because who else is going to do it for you?
Shout out to the Lizzo Jones.
Right, to the Lizzo Jones. To all the Lizzo Jones out there.
Shout out to all the Lizzo Jones.
Always hold it down. Right. 350. I know the number.
What?
They know the number.
Oh shit.
That's the other number. Shit on 350. Stop using that microwave.
Oh man.
That's the universal number. They know it.
Oh my god.
Because I know it.
What are my repeats recycles? Jesus
Edit
Christ.
me out.
Right. My repeats recycles. It was J.I.D. also.
Okay.
I was listening to what was the John I probably was listening to the most? Cody Blue 31.
Yes, that was the first save.
That joint I was listening to Outkast. I randomly heard random Outkast songs this week.
Okay.
So I'll say Aquemini because I probably heard that the most and that's my shit.
Okay.
And then I was listening to my man Mark Hami. And I was listening to his whole album, Balance Child.
Nice.
Cause that's a solid joint. That's my shit.
It is definitely a solid joint.
Yeah, man. But you got any?
My face. I gotta stop wiping my face. I don't think I smoke. I do coke. Like
This nigga, yeah, right.
Jeez.
This nigga crazy.
I got allergies.
Let me know about any motivations or inspirations.
Oh yeah, follow the fun.
Oh yeah, follow the fun.
Follow the fun.
Follow the fun. That shit sounds like a good time to me. Whatever you feel like is fun,
Facts. Just all that shit.
do that shit.
I remember that.
I remember that.
I remember anything. I remember that. Follow the fun. That shit.
So let me say this shit quick before I forget. Hurry up.
Before I start thinking about what the first word was.
Bruh.
Follow that shit. Follow the fun.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and follow us because you know it's gonna be funny.
There you go, bro. My motivations is this week starve your distraction and feed your focus. I saw that quote, and then I kind of really was trying to internalize that this week for real, for real. So I think I did a good job with that.
Nice.
But yeah, that quote stuck out to me.
Sweet.
But yeah,
Sweet. That's a solid one.
yeah, starve your distraction and feed your focus.
Yeah, because there's a lot of distractions out here.
There you go. Don't be distracted. A lot of that shit is on it. I ain't even gonna say that.
Hey, look, we was about to get distracted.
Right, exactly. I was about to get
Back to the
distracted.
focus.
I digress. So yeah, if y'all still with us, we appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate
If y'all following us, we fuck with that.
Yes,
We
sir.
appreciate it. If you ain't, follow, like, subscribe on IG, Highly
All
Focused
that.
channel, Highly Focused Podcast.
All that.
What he said.
All that.
Stay highly blessed, highly favored, and highly focused.
Thank you, Jesus. We love you, Jesus. Amen.
We out.
Yeah.
I'm finna get high again.
Ooh-wee.
Nigga, I'm finna get high. What, nigga?